We
Yeah.
can see. So today we learn about LAXMI DREKKANA, a new topic. Yes.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Okay, this is another not mentioned in many classics. Singing twice. Should I just keep it in class, or I should what do you say discuss it with him? Because in the classics, it's more given as female Drek, male Drekan, male Drekana. I've seen some traditional astrologers using it to define the prosperity and finance of a person. I've seen this particular used in Mood. Very good tool in what I say selecting Mood. I'll explain to you about the Mood aspects. We'll go into the chart. Okay. See, Lakshmi Drekanas are certain Drekanas following specific signs. Benefic and functional benefit. Drekana gives on prosperity, wealth, success, and a nourishing, nurturing person. The simple logic, okay. The simple logic is you will see most of the Drekana. You have three Drekanas. First Drekana, second Drekana, third Drekana. And you will see the logic. All the Drekanas, second Drekana, mostly you will see Aries second, Cancer second, Virgo the second, Scorpio the second, Sagittarius second, Capricorn second. Why second? Second house is second house. So naturally, that's the reason why they give it as female. For some reason, you have Taurus. Taurus is a natural first house of the zodiac. So it's not the second, which is the first house. Generally, one or two earth signs, they are given first house and second house. Here, only first house. So these are supposed to be female Drekkanas. So you can use it for other purpose when it means female Drekkana, but it has another meaning. They're just not female Drekkanas. They're also Lakshmi Drekkanas. So when you have fifth, ninth, 10th lords, or you have second and 11th lord, you have Venus, Moon, Jupiter sitting in these houses. When the houses, they must be lords of 5, 9 also. And if the planets most sits in the house, in these houses, they must have a lordship, and these Drekanas must be in 5, 9. When they sit down, this becomes very important. This becomes very auspicious. Or what I say, you have the Lakshmi getting activated also. So this is I've given you an example. I'll just read out one. So if the second Drekana, Leo is the second house ruled by Sun, is the Lakshmi Drekana, is also ruled by Agastya, Sun, Mars, Jupiter, well in this Drekana. So this is an explanation which will go for all the 12 signs. Which planet, which Drekana will go. Okay, just look at this first. Tom Cruise. Look at his horoscope. The amount of planets sitting in ma'am. Oh, yeah. I think I forgot to put some North Indian chart. This chart.
Okay.
Is it okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem.
I think I just added. I forgot to put the North Indian chart.
Most of them will know how to do North Indian, South Indian. No problem.
Okay. Look
As
at
it is, they can use the details given in the chart.
details. Just look at the details over here. Just this is only most important. He is liberal ascendant. So his ninth lord Mercury, second lord Mars, 10th lord Moon with Ketu, fourth and fifth lord Saturn, and Dhanakaraka Jupiter. All are sitting in Lakshmi Devi. He has so many planets sitting in, nearly 5 planets sitting in with Saturn. All these planets are sitting in. The reason why he's in the top of the field is he has nearly 5 planets sitting in Lakshmi Devi. Okay. Okay, you have to apply the rules also. It's not what I say. Example, what I say is Shukra is in the 10th house, exalted. So many other aspects, second house, Venus is there. Apart from these rules, what I say, he has planets also. This is one more addition. Apart from seeing the rules for Dana Yoga, 5, 9 lords in 2, 11 houses, or 2, 11 lords in 5, 9 houses. So it's a Dana Yoga. You have also the aspect of these houses being also a Lakshmi Drekana. It becomes very special. So what you will see in this house, they have a Lakshmi Yoga combination added with the these planets are there in Lakshmi Drekana also. Look at the Salman Khan's horoscope. Rahu's, you have Rahu, Jupiter, Sun, Venus, Saturn sitting in Lakshmi Drekana. So he has 5 planets. So Rahu, the second, 9th Lord, Jupiter, Lakshmi Drekana, 5th Lord, Sun, exalted, and Lakshmi Drekana, 7th. So all the finance, 2nd, 11, 5, 9, only trinals, 2, 11. Only these are sitting in Lakshmi Drekana. Oh, okay, this is okay. I think this horoscope I have given it correctly. I don't know how I missed that. Okay, you see actor Clarke Gable. You have Lakshmi Drekana, 2nd Lord Saturn, Lagna Lord Jupiter, 9th Lord Sun. All of them sitting in Lakshmi Drekana. It's not the Lakshmi Drekana alone. Or say the planets are also well placed. So you can, if you want, you can go and check why he's an actor. Okay, why is he rich? Why is he famous? Everything will be very visible in the Drekana. As much it is visible in the D1 chart, it will be very visible. It will be more visible in the Drekana. In fact, if you understand how a Drekana becomes different, you'll understand a planet in the D1 chart. When a planet is in Y159, will only be in 159 in Drekana. A planet in 2610 in the D1 chart will only be in 2610. Planet in 3711 will be only in 3710 or 4812 will be only. Where the difference is, you will think a planet is in the 4th house, but actually it will be in the 8th or 12th house in the D3 chart. It gets destroyed. A planet which is in the 2nd house will be in the 6th house. So it's very, very important to check the Drekana whether the planet with 3 planets in the 4th house, oh, lovely horoscope, but in the Drekana it will be in the 8th house. So you need to know the difference. A planet looks like it's in the 1st, but it will be in the 5th or in the 9th. How does it change? Is the Drekana is the same? The Drekanas move to the 5th or the Drekanas move to the 9th? In the Navamsa, it can move 9 houses. In Drekana, it can only move 3 houses. It can only move with its octaves. There is no octave. It is only progression in Navamsa. In Drekana, it is octave. You have a 3 octave. In one of the octaves, it will be. Is it bringing down to a lesser octave or it is moving? Is it 1, 5, 9? Is the Lagna Lord same Lagna in D1, D3, or it's moved to 5 or it is moved to 9? You should know the difference. So it's very, very important to see how the octaves have changed. So here, what it's very, very thing about the Lakshmi Drekana, apart from the 5 and 9 lords in 211 house or 211 lords and 5, 9 houses in D1 and D3, if they are also in Lakshmi Drekana, it adds another quality. So it is just not a millionaire, it's a billionaire. So you will see it in a lot of people who's very, very rich. This combination is very common. At least minimum 3 to 4 planets will be there, and all rich people you will see. See, this is Brooke Shields horoscope. I've already shown this horoscope, but how lucky she is for many reasons. Here she is I think you can understand, it's a Libra ascendant. She has Lagna Lord, Moon, Venus, Rahu, Mercury. All of them sitting in Lakshmi. So you can see the planets, all vital planets, which are sitting. She is an actress. Okay, you have one of the richest men in India, Dhirubai Ambani. Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Saturn, Ram, all sitting in Lakshmi Drekana. 2nd and 5th Lord Jupiter, 10th Lord Sun, and 4th Lord Saturn in the 11th house are the Lakshmi. It's not just this Lakshmi Drekana alone. His chart by itself is fantastic in the Drekana. If you look at the horoscope, you can see the horoscope. Compared, I'm not telling the goodness of the D1. So just look at the Drekana for a change. If he's the richest man, if it is explained in Drekana. Look at his horoscope. Lagna Lord in the 2nd house. First his Lagna goes to the 9th house. D1 Lagna goes to the 9th house. VIGYA. Okay. So that itself is fortune. Where is his Lagna Lord? In the 2nd house. Where is the 2nd Lord? exalted in the 10th house. What is in this 10th house? Mars and Sun. Where is Shukra? Shukra is the 11th Lord exalted and aspected by the 9th Lord. Separately itself, this horoscope is fantastic. Yes, there is a different story in the D1. We are just looking many. Okay, apart from this fantastic combination, he has 4 other planets sitting in LAXMI DREKKANA. So this is very, very important because see, what is the difference between D1 and D3? Is it? It's an octavial difference. Is it in 159, 2610, 3711, or 2610 or 4812? You just have to know, is the octaves reduced or the octaves increased? And when they're increasing, is there an exaltation? Oh no, a different strength? Is there something happening like that? We'll have to see. So it is not going to change completely. In Navamsa, it can go into a totally different house. A planet in 5 can go into 8 or 12. But in Drekkana, it can never go. It only can go into one of the octaves. So it can get better or it can drop. But the octaves will be the same. It will not change in the octave. In spite of it, see how the horoscope is changed. So that's why it makes it very, very easy. When you look at the horoscope, immediately we will know what is it. You can tell what's his profession, line of profession is just looking at the D1 and D. You can say what is the focus of the horoscope. You can say immediately because the energy of the person, where it is, the pace, energy, what is, you can immediately identify in a Greek connection. Okay, look at Dhoni's horoscope. Mercury, Venus, Moon, Jupiter are all in LAXMI DREKKANA. And that's what not making him a sportsman. He has Mars exalted. In D1, Mars is not exalted, but he has an exalted Mars and Saturn, strong Saturn, both physical related planets, very strong, sitting in the Drekkana chart. He has a Gajikesari Yoga in the 9th house. His Shukra is in the 11th house. His Upachaya is very, very strong. So the horoscope is very, very strong in Drekkana also. Why is he a sportsman? Can be very, very clear. Why is he a sportsman? Is it shown in the Drekkana? Can you tell me why is a sportsman in the Drekkana? It is not visible in Rasi chart, but it is visible in Drekkana. So tell me why. Okay, there are 2-3 rules. I will tell you all one rule. Where is his D1 10th Lord sitting in Drekkana? Where is his D1 10th Lord? D1 10th Lord is Mercury. Where is it sitting?
6th house.
Okay, what's his field? What is he doing?
The ground.
Huh?
Ground and playing on the ground.
Sportsman, no?
Competition.
It's a spirit of challenge in sports. A sportsman must have a strong 3 or 6th house. Just fun. Can you see that in sports? In his D1 chart, you cannot say. But in Drekkana chart, the moment you see where is the 10th Lord sitting in, where it is going, you can easily you can find out. Okay, there's more than that. I've just given you one row. One glance at it, you can immediately find out what should be his profession. His profession has something to do with 6th house. It has to be. It is okay. Bring it up. Mercury. Most of the sportsmen, you will see it will be Mercury domination than Mars domination. Mars domination will come in games of boxing, karate, fencing, and all that. But most of the you will see the sports game. I've seen Mercury being a dominant role, and then everybody thinks Mars will be the dominance of sports. It is Mars. It will be Mercury, not Mars. If you look at the horoscopes of sportsmen, you will know this too. But everybody assumes it is going to be Mars. But he has an exalted Mars laws in Lagna. But the key factor, the ruling planet is more Mercury because it's a Lagna Lord and 10th Lord sitting in the 6th house. And he has 4 planets and LAXMI DREKKANA. Okay, this is Sean Connery's horoscope. He has Mars, Mercury, Moon, Saturn. Sitting 5th Lord Mars, 10th Lord Mercury, 8th Lord Second Lord Saturn sitting Lakshmi Drekana. And his horoscope is also very, very strong. Okay, this is Denzel Washington, another actor, I think is a billionaire also. He has Mercury, Sun, Rahu sitting in Lakshmi Drekana. His horoscope in Drekana is much better than his passage. See, the octaves have moved to a much better place. His moon has become exalted, Jupiter has become exalted, Sun has become exalted. So just look at his horoscope, how it is transformed. Even in the D1, you can't know he's a rich guy. He's a celebrity. In Drekana, it is absolutely changed. You have 3 exaltations sitting. Oh, and finally, okay, but Lakshmi Drekana, okay. See, this is an excellent for more than the personal horoscope. I have seen it using for Muhurta homes. Via selling properties, putting a bank account, any financial interaction, investment, share market, business ventures, all work. If you can find out certain key principles are there, which has to be during that particular time in Lakshmi Drekana. So follow this particular rule, what I say. This is a very, very good feature. What is it like? In travel, you're not supposed to travel during either Drekana. You're not supposed to, what is it, take medicine in Sarpa Drekana. Same way when it comes to, what is it, seeing Muhurta for money to something when certain planets are very, very strong in Lakshmi Drekana. More planets are stronger, the key planets are very, very strong. Lakshmi Drekana can give you more wealth. So this is a very, very important tool for thieves. Okay. Anybody, any doubts? Fast, we finish it quite fast. Yeah, anybody, you can ask some doubts, you can ask me about Lakshmi Drekana. It's a simple thing. Just I already explained to you. Certain signs, mostly the second Drekana. See, first Drekana, each sign will have first Drekana, second Drekana, third Drekana. Mostly the second Drekana, except for Taurus, Gemini, and Virgo, you have the first Drekana. Others, second Drekana. Second, first represents the Drekana. Third has a different meaning. Second is by itself wealth. The second, generally, these the classics still just mentioned, it is feminine Drekana. So it has other purpose of prediction, but I have seen traditional astrologers use this as Lakshmi Drekana. When there is a powerful planet sitting in that, it gives money, especially when it is related to 5, 9, 2, 11 houses, and if it is Venus, Jupiter, or Moon sitting in these houses, it becomes very, very strong. And this is okay. If you are not born, does not matter. Do something, initiate something when this is there in Muhurtam. Simple take move. And we'll do anything like the finance related when moon is there. Then there is something else that many other planets with signs will have to be explained in the class. How to apply this clearly in a moon. That's how it is. Simple, what is it? Let's say moon. Moon at least must be there in Lakshmi. Moon is in a house for 200 quarter days. So in a 200 quarter days in a sign, at least once he'll be in a Lakshmi. So every 200 quarter days, once he'll be there in a Lakshmi Drekana, but then he must relate to a particular house. From your Lagna, the house must be well placed. When in certain house, from your Chandra Lagna, in certain houses, that when moon is there, Lakshmi Drekana, it will be very auspicious. We all know. Let's say we want to do something finance, moon is in the second or 11th house or 5th or 9th house. It's very good for finance. So if it coincides with the Lakshmi Drekana, be fantastic. You want to start a bank, you want to start a business, you want to invest, share marketing, you want to buy a particular product, you want to buy and sell it, you want to do it with Lakshmi Drekana downwards. So I have seen this more than the basic chart. I've seen it for Muhurta, it being an excellent. Most of these 36 Drekana, you can use it very, very much. You can use it a lot for. It's never advisable either the Drekana rising or to go on for track. Unless you're going to wage a war, either Drekana will win. What is it? Either Drekana, especially the either Drekanas in Mesha and Simha. aspected by Saturn, Ayudh Drekkana is unset. So this can be used for both house. And very much used for first house.
In Muhurta, ascendant of Drekkana plays a vital role, or let's say for marriage, if we are looking for some
See,
Soumya.
when you fix a marriage lagna, 2 hours is a lagna.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
There are 3 Drekkanas in that. What is it? Which Drekkana will you choose? We simply say, okay, 2 hours. Rishabha Lagna, Sthira Lagna. Okay, have the marriage done, Sthira Lagna. But Rishabha Lagna can be, the Drekkana can be in Rishabha, it can be Kanya, or it can be in Magara. Okay. And in the rising will have 2 malefics in Magara Lagna. Or Kumbha Lagna has 2 malefics. Can you choose the same Lagna? You must choose a Lagna which does not have a malefic, or when there are 2, or there is a benefic sitting in the Drekana. I will say people to fix the Navamsa also. Navamsa has been 12 to 14 minutes. But if I tell them 12 to 14 minutes, no, sir, we cannot do. How can we say somebody will get married within 12 minutes? You need to give more. Then I will say, okay, I will give you 45 minutes. I will choose the Drekana and give that. So I will the Lagna must be Shubha. No malefics in Lagna. But at the same time, I will see that in the Drekana, the chosen Drekana also, malefics are not sitting. And actually, not only that, 7th and 8th to the Drekana Lagna also, malefics must not be sitting. How are they afflicted in the D1 chart? How the same affliction in the Drekana also must not be there. Because what I said, a 3-dimensional picture is the Drekana chart. It's just a single dimensional pictures that has a chart. You have a deeper picture in the Drekana chart. So it is better, clearer predictions. So it should not be a different story. It shows something nice in the D1 chart, but in the Drekana it shows totally different. And Drekana it will not show completely different because it will only be a higher octave. But the higher octave can sometimes become totally different. Either all planets can go Nicham, all planets can go Ucham. Completely everything can change. The whole horoscope really can change. Certain aspects, especially I told you, planets in 4th alone, in the Rasi chart, see where it goes. In the Drekana chart. Are they going to the 8th and 12th? By a 4th or Shukra, when the D3 it goes to the 8th and 12th.
So, sir, in the slides, you had given auspicious planets for Lakshmi Drekkana. So, in the Lakshmi Drekkana, instead of those planets, if we have the other planets, will it still give Lakshmi Yoga, but a lesser powerful one?
You can understand it as Lakshmi will come through those Karakattvas. Okay. It is simple to understand what you say. If there are nice 5, 9, 2, 11 lots sitting in a Lakshmi Drekkana in a good house, Lakshmi Drekkana. Let's say it is Mars and Rahu sitting in a Lakshmi Drekkana. Will Mars Rahu give Lakshmi Drekkana? It will give through a Mars Rahu way. It will not be through a proper channel. It will give through a different channel. If Rahu comes in somewhere, it will be through liquor, some underhand means, illegal means, some other means, you will get the money. So it will not come through a proper channel. If it is in a nice, good house, it will come through a proper channel. You will earn it. But if it is in a difficult house, it will not come straight. 8th house, let's say if it is in the 8th house. It will be insurance money. You will get. It will be those kind of things. So it depends on what house. So Lakshmi Drekkana will work, but if it is better, if it comes through a proper channel, you earn it. It will be better. Most of the you see the horoscopes of cine stars and politicians. It is never the Kendra Kona, which is very nice. It is only Vibrita Raj Yoga and Rahu. Nicha Bhag Raj Yoga, Vibrita Raj Yoga, and Rahu domination will be there. You will never apply rules for this. You will be shocked to see cine stars horoscope. I'm selecting easy charts and showing it, but when you see many of the known charts, you see most of the planets 6-8 purposes. You have to look at it slowly and find out, oh, it is what I say. It is a Viparita Raj Yoga. These charts are.
So, can we see a drug influence or drug, like now, like it's a lot is going on about the drug, people who consume drugs.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it-
Because I am seeing a lot of in the example. I'll be taking Assassin's horoscope. Ted Bundy is my favorite horoscope. You know Ted Bundy, no? Serial killer. Ted Bundy. I have a very interesting charts. We will see. Sarpa Drekana will play a lot of important role in drug related things. Because Scorpio is ruled. Scorpio, most of the Drekana is ruled by Sarpa Drekana. So what is it? So naturally Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, a certain particular Drekana is ruled. When you have Mars, Rahu, Andi sitting on there, what is it? You will have what is it? I have some drug addicts. I'll be discussing a lot of drug addicts for us. Suicide, drug addicts, on personality disorders. I have a complete personality disorder discussion also. Because so many we saw, how does it interfere the personality of a person? A saint, we'll see mentally ADHD personalities, psychological disturbed, rapist, drug addicts. So we will just look at the whole horoscope, how a horoscope we can see, we will discuss.
Sure.
You have to apply all these, no? I told you, no, Ayudh Drekana. I just gave you one example of Ayudh Drekana. And now what happens? Most of the planets are in Pakshi Drekana. What is when most of the planets in Chatushpada Drekana? I'll give you one example, Chatushpada Drekana. You will try to understand what is it. Who's what is the ex-president of USA? Forgot his name?
Obama or like Trump?
No, Trump. Donald Trump has all his planets in Chatushpada Drekana. You understand what is he doing? Not one or two, not four or five. Every planet is Chatushpada. Like you had Adolf Hitler having all the planets sitting in Ayudh Drekana. He has all the planets Chatushpada. See, it's when you, I mean, I get examples like that, it is easier for me to impart and tell you what to say very strongly. This is what the personality is. If I simply show an horoscope with two planets in a particular dragon and say this is what it happens, then it does not drive home what I'm trying to tell you. But I sit and select horoscopes where there are almost 6-7 planets. Out of 9 planets, 7 planets are there in one particular, which is very difficult. Then it's easier for me to explain. See, most of the example I showed you with 7 planets sitting in a particular direction. And just 2 and say this is what happened. A doctor had 2 planets either. Everybody will have, because there are many directors. So all of us will have at least 2 planets definitely. But when you have 6 or 7, it becomes easier to understand. When I tell a particular rule, it becomes easier for me to prove it is correct. So we see a lot of very interesting horoscopes. We have a lot of rules in Dragon, and no other Varga has so many rules. Neither Navamsa or Dasamsa or any other Varga does not have so many things. And I think this is like the fundamentals of the horoscope. You will understand it better when you understand the Drekana rules. Understanding temperament, sensuality, profession. So one glance you can tell the profession, marriage, children, everything about the horoscope. We are just looking at it from an angle. A special angle, we are looking at the horoscope. It's not okay, we're not looking at we are only looking at siblings from Vega. We are looking at it from that angle. So you want to look at your younger side of your horoscope. All of us needs to be young always. So if your Drekana is strong, you're going to be young always. If you have an afflicted Drekana, you'll get sick, weak, there's no energy, there's no dynamism. The little kid in you is the Drekana chakra. Any doubts you can ask?
Yeah? Like Chatushpada, is it like a fickle person kind of a thing?
No, it's not like that. You can take Chatushpada to move like a Vaishya quality. It
A
has
lot of
different.
planets are in Narada Amsa as well. So like I was thinking that's what shows the like a
So
little
that
bit
is
more.
different. See, Narada, Agastya, Durvasa is different. That is more of Tattva. The understanding of planets in mobile sign, dual sign, and fixed sign. So when you look at a horoscope, when many planets are in fixed sign, what is the meaning? So you have a horoscope, immediately Drekana will have to see how many planets fixed, how many planets dual. You can understand the focus grounding. Is he a mobile person or he is a person who is very fixed? We achieve everything only with our intention. So we need to have a strong focus. So many planets, Agastya, Drekana, make you easily achieve what you want. So that is a different what is it, way of understanding Drekana. Then we start with these four basics. Ayudh, Chatushpada, Pakshi, and Sarvam. But that doesn't stop with it. You have male Drekana, female Drekana, then you have Agni, Jala, you have Rudra, you have many other classifications. Many classifications. Saumya, Pura Drekanas, you have. Then there is classics which mention also Uttama Drekana, Adama Drekana, Madhyama Drekana. So many classifications are there. Apart from this classification, the D1 chart transforms into a different dimension, more clearer in the D3 chart. You just have to understand how is the D1, how it has changed into a higher frequency or a lower frequency. It's an octavial difference in the Rekana chart. You just have to see the octavial difference, how it has changed. You can easily see the picture changing from. If it is in 1, either it's in 5 or 9 or Lagna in the Rekana chart. It will not change. It will not be in any other house. In Navamsa, it can be 9 houses. But what I say, in Drekana, it can only be these 3 houses. And still, it can change. It can, what I say, show a totally better or worse. So that's the thing. You have to either can go to a worse level or a better level, or the level saves same. So it is easy to understand the Drekana. In Navamsa, it is not like that. A planet will be in Lagna, in Drekana, it will go to the 8th house. In Navamsa, here it is not like that. It is just going to have an octavial change. The frequency alone changes. Just the 3 frequencies that is there. So it is easier to understand and grasp the horoscope when you understand the D1 and Drekana. So once you understand Drekana, Navamsa will just come so easy. You just have to complete the picture. Navamsa is completing the picture. But if you do not understand Drekana, if you jump to Navamsa, you are missing something very, very important is missed. So that link is very, very important to find. We'll finish the class with we will be seeing a horoscope. I will teach you how to see D1, D3, D9. How to complete analyze seeing the horoscope. Okay.
Any questions? So we never thought D3 was so important.
So that's what I wanted to take it with D3. Actually, I wanted to do the integration of Vargas, but I thought D3, if I don't explain D3 properly, I cannot explain the integrating of all of that. So after I explained to them how to use D3, then I can teach them how to integrate all the Vargas with them.
Thanks. Looking forward for this class, June 1st week and 2nd week. People can enroll. We have given out the links. We have given out the topics sir will take. It's an 8-hour class, 2 hours now, 2 hours before. Already 4 hours is over, but still we have 8 hours class. So such a big class on D3. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
sir.
everybody.
Thank you,
Thank you very
ma'am.
much.
Thank you.
you.